What's happening, guys? So I've got one of my Daltons here. This is the Green Dragon. I want to put a new edge on it. It's got the factory grind, and if you're at all familiar with Dalton, they're very rough, very coarse, and not super sharp. I do want to use this knife, and the condition it is in currently I'm not very satisfied with, so I'll put a new edge on it. I'm just going to use the Shapton 1.5K. Most of Dalton's knives are made in 154 cm, so this should grind quite easily. First things first, I've got to figure out where his angle is. To do that, I'm going to use the old Sharpie trick. I'm just going to mark my bevel with the Sharpie marker and run it across the stone. Try to remove it, and I'll know that's where I need to hold. Alright, so each side is ground a little differently. The pocket clip side feels like it's close to 25 degrees, give or take, somewhere in that ballpark. And the show side is feeling closer to 20. And these are ballparks, guys. I don't know exactly. I don't have an angle finder on it, nor do I know if that's correct. Just going by what I feel and previous experience, and that's what it feels like to me. Regardless, I know where I need to hold, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. All I'm going to do is sharpen to a burr on both sides. This is going to be the one and only stone I use, so this hopefully won't be a terribly long video for you. I sent my Rockstar Shapton stones out to a couple of guys to test out. When I do receive them back, I'm probably going to do a giveaway on them, just because they're basically Shapton glass stones. And I'm not a big fan of Shapton glass. I don't really have a need for them anyway, because I've got a full set of Shapton glass. So I'm just going to do some kind of drawing. I'm not sure yet how we're going to achieve all that. I got to wait for the stones to come back anyway. But if you're interested in them, or interested in a giveaway, keep an eye out. It will be available worldwide. I try not to discriminate overseas, although shipping can be expensive, especially to Norway. Alright, I've got a burr. However, I don't want to just develop a burr. I do want to get rid of the scratches from factory. Not sure how well they'll pick up for us. There you go, you can kind of see them. That hazy outline. I want to get rid of those, so I'm going to continue on a little bit longer. This knife has quite a bit of belly. I love this reverse tanto style, kind of like a 940, but it's pretty exaggerated, as you can see. I just bought a custom kitchen knife from Will Freeman. He's, well, he used to be a local guy here that Connie knew. She worked with him. And he makes knives kind of on the side. He's a full-time student. But the knife I bought, blade shape is kind of like a bunku, kind of like this. Here it is. I just love blade shapes like this. Pretty dope knife, super thin, super sharp. It's got a cool Hamon line. Probably should have taped this knife. I am hitting against my stone. You can see I already took some of the coating off. Trying to get right down into that sharpening notch. Still got quite a bit of factory grinds back there. Do have a purr, so I may just let that ride. Get it as I use this knife and continue to sharpen it. Yeah, I'm gonna let the rest of those scratches ride. I'll go ahead and switch sides. I'm putting my finger right here to protect it against the frame so I don't slam up against the stone like I was a minute ago. Kind of pissed off at myself for doing that, but I knew better. I just didn't take precautions. This side's coming out much better than the other. I do still have some factory scratching, but it's not as bad. There we go, that was a shot of it. See some up in here. There's a little bit more, but most of it's coming out. Holding the knife like this, very awkward. So for stropping duty, I'm going to go with my DLT XL strop. I got Gunny diamond 1 micron here. That's a lot more stropping than I normally do. I have found with diamond paste, the more I strop, the better the results I get. Nothing at all wrong with that edge. Just do my standard 3-cut test. It's 137. Ooh, you cannot see that, can you? Spin this around this way. And it's upside down, but you can see it. That's 90. $127. Hopefully you guys can still see those factory scratches, but the numbers didn't read out as sharp as I feel like it is, because it feels wicked sharp. But that best tester is what it is. I'll be happy when the tester that K-Knife Switzerland is helping to quantify comes online and is available for purchase. In the meantime, we have what we have. Well guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments, as always, leave them down below. Y'all have a good one.